Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Pocket Edition. Today guys we're going to start the arena, not by building much of it at all, but rather gathering the resources we're in here, everywhere else in the base, and bringing them over to the location. Now this episode is kind of going to be a bridging episode between what we've done previously and what we're doing now. So the plan is to leave behind significant amount of stuff here, but also take over quite a lot of other stuff as well. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take over some of the important stuff and some of the not so important stuff, but obviously we may need it. But so that's kind of the plan, is to bring everything over. So what I want to do is I want to make some stuff. So we want to take a crafting bench with us. I don't think I'm going to need a furnace or a stone cutter, but just because it just won't be necessary. Anything else that I could probably need from in here that I actually don't have over there yet. Well, to be honest, I don't have anything over there yet, so I may need a lot. So I'm going to take a couple stacks. I'll take 4 stacks of dirt, maybe. What I'm trying to do here is basically I'm trying to get hold of the blocks that I may need. I might need gravel. I'll take a stack, but I don't think I'll be using that during the build. Let's get ourselves some building blocks, some cobblestone, valuables. Now let's get our equipment going. So we need a bow. Let's take a couple beds with us, just because we might have one at either end of the base. Just in case I'm at either side, to be honest. We need our pickaxe, a shovel, a sword. Where's the rest of our stuff? Oh, we've already got the diamond sword. So, we'll take the torches. Flint and steel, maybe? Maybe. Not sure. We're definitely going to need some arrows, because it's an arena. It's a PvP arena, at least. So, let's go in here. Food-wise, what are we going to take for food? Maybe let's take over half a stack of steak, because I'm sure that'll be enough for me when I'm over there. Anything else? We may need some bone meal, so we'll take half a stack of that stuff as well. We've got some gunpowder in here, and we've also got some in the other chest. That's quite good, actually. So if we go over to this one, valuables, 4 gunpowder, which means we can make another 3 pieces of TNT. So we get that 3, and we can get 9 from this. So we get, nope, don't want that, 12, and we'll have 1 spare. So let's make some more TNT. Don't need the TNT for the arena, because we're not blowing out any stuff at the moment in time, because basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on the surface. Now, the surface of my world hasn't been used that much, to be honest, and that's what I want to change. I want to change it up by using it, so we're going to need about half a stack of this as well, just in case we start digging out some other stuff, and we may want to use some other bricks as well. Let's take some more cobblestone with us, just because we can. Let's take we'll take about 3 stacks of stuff. I'm trying to basically fill up my chests as much as I can with stuff that I will definitely be using over there. Now, I'm going to leave the wood to harvesting it from my tree farm. Anything else that looks of valuable importance? We might need some leaves, we don't know. Doors. I'm probably going to need some doors, so we might as well take the ones we've got here, which have come out of the reactor. I'm not sure about lighting just yet, so I'm probably just going to use some torches for now. Which reminds me, torches, it's another good thing. We'll also need our buckets. We'll take 4 empty buckets over. Torches. We don't have any. So, I guess we're going to be making some. So if we want to make about around a stack's worth, we want to looking at about 60 here. So we're looking at about, well, we'll make 12's worth of stuff. So we'll make 12 sticks as well here. Hopefully we've got some here. No, we don't. So let's take that and take those 4. And that should give us about 12 sticks. Yep, 12 sticks. And let's convert this until the sticks run out. There we go. So now we've got a lovely stack of 55 torches. Looking at anything else in these that we might need. Not too sure. Definitely going to need my obsidian though, because eventually, when I do gather the amount of obsidian needed, I'm going to place it as the under barrier underneath the base. So not actually physically underneath the area, but underneath my underneath the flooring of the place, basically. So I won't need that just yet. I'm going to take shears, in fact, as well. I'm going to take I'm not sure about the rest, to be honest. Hang on, there's an axe in there. We can take that. There's an axe. Do we need anything from in here? Yes, we do. We'll take a sapling or 2 of each. I'll take 3 actually. and so we can at least place some trees when we're in there. And we might as well make ourselves some food for good luck. We can get rid of the gunpowder, actually. I'll just dump it in there for now. Actually, we can put it in here since this is where it belongs. Anything else that I can take with me while I'm here? Good question. Actually, I can fill up my leaf blocks with that there. I think I can leave that space for another type of sapling, the birch sapling. So we want to get our inventory sorted out now. So diamond sword, diamond axe, shovel, pick, sword, bow, sword. Just so I can get it in the right order. And the good thing about 0.8, which I'm hearing from all the beta testers of the Android, is that 0.8 you will be able to pick where you can put stuff in your inventory. So I'll be able to keep my inventory stuff organised all the time, which is great news for me because it means that I'll be able to stay organised. Also guys, I also added these skylights into the ceiling. They go all the way up to the surface, and it's just a massive coincidence that all three of them are underwater in the lake. Which is giving me a little bit of a dilemma, because if I'm trying to put the elevator over there, it's too far south, if you want to know what I mean, because I want to keep it towards the middle of the world. And also, I added these glowstone in here, in this gap here, where I'm stood. Yay, glowstone. And also, we're going to do some glowstone here as well, just to get rid of the torches. And also, it looks really, really nice. I'm quite happy with that. I also added a new sign over there for the stuff. And if you haven't seen it already, which I can't remember if you have or not, I added in a little side path here, which takes you over to the docks now, with a nice bit of a staircase down, back over to the bridge, and up towards where the docks are. So essentially, we might as well sleep in the docks for the first time now. So let's go inside here, and we'll find ourselves our cozy, cozy bed. And basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do the whole episode in third person as a little challenge to myself to see if it can be done. Now, it's a bit more tricky to shoot bows, so look at this for an example. I can't see what I'm aiming at, and actually I aimed right inside the house above the bed. So we can sleep now, perfect, and there's the arrow. So we can tell where we actually fired, but we can't actually tell when we're in third person. As you notice, it's kind of crummy for you guys because you get to see this white armoured guy all the time. And that's another thing that I've been bringing over, is I'm bringing over the armour as well. Now, the plans is, I've actually got a good little plan for this. I've kind of worked it out in a little test world already. Basically what I did was I got the seed from this world, I copied it over into a creative new seed. So I made creative world, and doesn't my world look different to the creative version of the seed? It actually is significantly different to what you'd think. There's a lot less snow, and there's a lot more, well, water. So this is the point where I've got to work out where the middle of this is. And if I remember rightly, I basically, when I did it in the creative world, I went right up against this here, this little bit here, and started it right. Let's just use this as example, 1, 2, 3. And then basically what I did is I went over that way, a long, 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 long way. And it's about, with the final product, it's about 39 blocks wide or so. And did I just get flint from my gravel? I did. Oh well, we'll just leave it there. So what I'm going to do here now, guys, I'm going to flick into the creative mode. I'm going to try and plan out the edges of the arena. So now, what I've done in the creative mode, I have made basically a small circle for where the arena is going to be. So yeah, guys, let's flick over into there, and we will see you over there. So, we want to go into the LP Season 2 seed, like so, and here it is. So this is the circle, like so, and we want to roughly work out where this is. So here is the middle, so it is actually from this point here. Now this is the tricky bit, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from that there to the starting of the ring. And for the other side, central of the ring, oh, there we go, flying mode activated again. So let's head over to this side, we will drop off. So the other side was 7, so this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to that point there. So let's head back into it, guys, and we will now sort out where this ring is going to be. So let's flip back, and basically that kind of served as a double purpose. It kind of showed you guys the size of the arena, and it also showed you how big it's actually going to be. So we want to go from here. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to whiz over here. And it's the same again. 7 from this little point right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So there's the 2 edges of the arena. But you will notice one thing, that actually it's really, really big. The arena, it's actually a good size. So if you imagine this all being in that circular area with nice walls, some doors where the zombies, the skeletons and creepers would come out, and spiders if they'll spawn in there. And yeah, you'll be able to come in. You'll have, if you want to set me challenges to how many to kill, how many times to kill a certain mob, what should be on each round, whatever, you can send it in and I'll challenge myself. So maybe I'll have like a wood sword and that's it, and there'll be 2 creepers in there. You got to kill them without exploding the floor, things like that. Just trying to make them challenging for me, guys. So now I want to try to roughly work out where the middle is. So we're going to count this all the way along. So we start with here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, I lost count. We'll just roughly place it in the middle because I know the pattern that I'm going to be doing anyway. So let's place them about here. So let's get our chests out, and we want to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. So I have a little area where our chests are going to be stored. So this one's going to be blocks. So we'll have all our smooth stone in here, all our gravel. We'll use the gravel, in fact. I'm going to go and grab some more gravel, and I'm going to bring it over and use it as the block that I'm going to use as working with, because yes, I can use the cobblestone, but the cobblestone requires to mine it with a pickaxe, and a pickaxe, well, it'll kind of take its toll on the digging, because there's going to be quite a lot of changing our mind, things like that. Now we also want to put all away the bed. I'll get rid of most of these torches. I don't think I'm going to need any of these, in fact, now. This is basically just going to be random tools and rubbish. So this is going to be like coal, arrows. I'll take half a stack with me. No, wait, I can take the bone meal out of there as well. Yep, so that'll be that chest. This chest is going to be the building materials for the floor. So if I want to change the anything to do with the layout or anything, then I can do it with that chest there. And then finally, this chest is for anything to do with the physical building itself, but it's not actually got anything to do with it. So I want to put most of my basic survival gear in here, and the doors for the walls around it, because actually, in fact, this can be just my survival chest. So I'm just going to get rid of, dump all my stuff in here for now. I'll leave my basic surviving gear in here. And yeah, so basically I'm just going to find, yeah, we can place the crafting bench just side of it like that for now. Bone meal, that goes in there, and doors can go in there as well. So basically that's our inventory emptied. So now we've got to go back and we'll get some more, but instead I'm just going to go and plan this out with you guys right now. So basically I'm going to do a little bit of digging here, and we're going to get rid of some of these random uphill things here, and also then we can kind of flatten it off a little bit more so it makes more sense. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to basically try and flatten the area out first and get rid of any access trees that will be on the inside of it, so then we can get a good idea for where it's going to be and kind of what it's going to look like. And basically, yeah, so basically what I'm going to try and do is, next episode or so, we're going to start building the outer ring, and we'll start designing what it's going to look like, because I don't want it to look like the base at all. I want to make it different to that. So we want to go in here. Why can't I? Oh, that's why, because I'm not even on dirt. That's kind of dumb of me. And yeah, so let's kind of roughly work out where this is going to be. So is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Like that. I'll just pick that up and drop it back off into a chest. And what is it with moving my chest here? Now all of a sudden, all the mobs have kind of floated here back to where my stuff is. How strange. Maybe mobs kind of bring themselves back to my gear. And, but sorry cow, I don't think your services are going to be needed again. And nor are yours, chicken. Let's just sweep them back up. And if I remember rightly, there is an egg over here as well. Trying to save all the eggs that I find in the world, just so I can... Oh, it's gone. Never mind, it's gone. Basically what I was going to say is I'm trying to save as many of the eggs in the world as I can, so that I can make myself a egg farm. Not an egg farm, but like a chicken farm. So that when we can do breeding and stuff, that'll kind of multiply. But the next important stuff on my list is basing the arena. Is doing the arena up. Now this is the start post here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 there. And we'll go straight over to the other side as well. And we will do a post of 4. Because of where the height level is. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's 4. So that kind of gives us the idea of how high it will be. So I don't think it's going to be this high. It's going to be much, much bigger. Not super big, but like maybe 5 or 6 blocks tall. So that when the mobs do come out, there's kind of a bit of a gap between me and the mobs. Now, the bits also that working around the side. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And we want to go 1, 2. So this is kind of the planning of the area here. And then it's basically 5 singles from there on out. So if you look at it from here, it'll be 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Is that 5 ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is. And then we want to go 2, 1, 2, 3. And we'll have to get rid of this birch tree just because it's in our way. Like 1, 2. Now it's much trickier in third person to bust a tree. Because if you do this, you kind of look straight down the body. And so you can kind of see the inside of the person and watch him as he breaks the stuff. You can kind of see all the different actions that the Minecraft person actually will do. So it's surprising how many things they actually have. Now this is the tricky bit because there's a leaf block in the way. But we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now this one becomes a certain height as well. Now, if you remember it, it's going to be 3 high from this point here. So, no, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So, kind of creating the pattern here. So, this will also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So, then it'll basically continue around like that. All the way around. So basically this is the platform that I want to fill in with dirt. So let's get some dirt out of our stuff here, and we will try and fill in roughly where the outer edge of this circle area is going to be to the area that's already here. So we want to get back around here now. And what did we get up to? So we want to do the 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, da-da, and you can tell they're in the right place, which is good. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and basically that should go all the way back round again, but we can check that. So go 1, 1, 1, hang on, let's count this properly. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then it kind of bends back around again to the other side. And we seem to have a little visitor, so let's see if we can snipe him with no arrows. Quick, let's get 2 arrows, I think that's all we're going to need. So here we go. Oh, we got him as well. I'm surprised that I actually hit him. And we killed him. That's good. And yeah, so imagine having all these mobs out here in this little area. So they'll be all pinned in this little side place here. So they'll be able to kind of... what I'm planning to do with this anyway, now that you can roughly see the size of it, is where all these 4 posts are sticking up. So basically what I'm planning to do is have different ranges of levels and difficulty of mobs in here. So stay like the first round maybe like 2 zombies, second round a zombie and a skeleton, things like that, until it goes all the way around to finishing up with about enough mobs that could probably kill you in like 1 creeper blast. So the plan is to try and have mob spawning pads underneath the arena, and then we'll be able to use mob elevators to push them up into the side compartments of the ring. So they're going to be hidden away in an outer ring. So this is the playing area you can see here. Because if we're going to need a fair size playing arena to use a bow in. And yeah, so basically this is the arena size itself to give us a good example of how big this is going to be. Let's see if we can hit that creeper. Oh wow, that was actually pretty close. I'm actually surprised at how close these shots can actually get to. Oh man, there is a lot of mobs out tonight. Let's switch to the sword. Let's try and kill off a couple of these so we can see what it'd be like with a diamond sword. As you can tell, let's try and take on this skeleton with no armor on, because he's probably going to kill me, but we can probably see what it'd be like with a bow. Oh, we missed. Okay, we got him. So it's taken about 2 hits with a bow to kill a skeleton. So let's now try with our fists. So let's try and find ourselves another skeleton to visit. Oh, and there's 2 there. Let's take out one with the long distance bow. Missed it. Missed it again. Missed it again. This is actually far more difficult than I thought. And I believe so now that I've got 2 skeletons on me, I can run away. Let's try and shoot this guy. Where is he? Oh man, he took a hit. I took a hit then. Okay, now let's try and get this guy into our fist range. Let's put our armor back on just because being safe. Let's get him within fisting range. So I'm down 2 hearts. So let's try and hit this guy. So that's 1 hit. We'll hit him with the shovel, actually. No, wait. No, that's too vicious. We'll hit him with a bone. So he's taken 3 hits. 4 hits. 5. 6. 7. So it takes about 7 or 8 hits to kill a guy just using your fists. And if he hit me 3 times there, and I lost a half a heart each time with my iron armor on, imagine him hitting me 4 times in the arena with no armor on. That's about 8 hearts of damage. So you can see how difficult it can be with just 1 skeleton in there. So imagine doing like a power up at the end of each round. So after each round 1, maybe I'll get like some leather armor or something like that. I'm kind of just giving you some ideas here, guys. So if you want to suggest what I should do with this arena, because obviously I'm going to have to do some stuff with it besides building it and then setting out the terrain. Because the terrain is going to be another thing which we'll be able to change in this. Which is going to be quite a neat addition, because what I'll be able to do is I'll rip up the floor above the obsidian and then replace it with like a mountain or something. Some smooth stone, just random dirt, some sand, some beach. Anything like that we can change to make it look like it's our plan. So yeah, guys, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's kind of been a mixture of a talking episode and another episode, and also a kind of moving our stuff over in a transfer to get things done. And I just watched that egg spawn out of nowhere, unless I'm mistaken. So come here, chicken. So basically, yeah, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. Comment, like, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time, when we will hopefully be getting on with building the arena. So see you guys. Bye-bye.